Welcome back to York, everyone, and you might be wondering why on earth are we starting off here on the team sheet screen? Well, we are of course doing a double header here today, and well, I don't want the episode to be too long and dragged out, so we are jumping straight into the York Community Stadium as we have a little look at the team sheet. Now, as you can see, they have gone for 4 changes to their lineup. I'm not going to go through them specifically. You can have a little look if they're completely removed or if they've been shifted to the bench or into the starting lineup, but they've got 4 changes. In terms of us, however, we have our full strength side. Besides Connolly still has 4 days left on his twisted ankle, so we might even miss the second leg because I believe that's in about 3 or 4 days time from this one. But in terms of the starting lineup, there's no changes. So we've got Oluwayemi in goal, the back line of Brockbank on the right hand side, Adipan and Shipley in central defence, Osu of course on the left hand side, with Allen and Morgan in central midfield, Pedder in front of them, with Williams and Lubala on the wings, and Zimba Zimbaye up front. A bench consisting of Ben Onwick, Jenkinson, Mark Wilson, who is of course coming in for Connolly, McLaughlin, Dyson, Norwood and Campbell. But enough rambling from me, let's head into the dressing room. Let's tell the lads what we expect. The media have given you a lot of credit lately. I expect nothing but a win. By the way, we are going for a cautious mentality in this one because they are, in fact, I believe they might have slipped out of the automatic promotion, so they are going to be gunning for us here today, as they are rather disappointed about that. But this is the first of back-to-back matches against Oldham, so we need to show them what we're about. That's not a bad approach. We're playing this lot twice in a row, so it's important for us to assert ourselves. I expect to win the first leg. I expect nothing but a win. We are favourites here, so go out there and give the fans a performance cheer for. I'm not sure how we are favourites, to be honest. We were a team that was supposed to be battling relegation, and some of our players were expecting maybe established mid-table, but you know what, if we're favourites, why not? Let's go for it. Let's push on. Let's try and pick up a victory here today. As you can see, our recent form is pretty good. A draw, a loss, 3 wins in a row. How is theirs looking though? Oldham is currently on 3 wins, a loss and a draw, so they're doing the reversal of us, and they are going for the good old classic 4-4-2 formation. But we don't want to walk out. In fact, I am going to alter something here if it's... Yeah, we're on extended highlights, so I am actually going to drop this to key highlights at least for these couple of games. Then we can go back to our extended highlights. I think it might be a bit lengthy to do extended highlights with 2 games in this episode. So Cisse is going to play it back, and it's now with Smith. Now this of course is the opening highlight where we've got our little shower head above the camera, and probably not going to amount to much, but nevertheless, it's played all the way back to the goalkeeper, and Oldham are quite literally trying to build from the back here. 25 seconds in, ball straight up, and Shipley will nod it down. Now, I think we are zoomed out a little bit, so we're going to just tap it a couple of times. Let's get zoomed in a little bit more. I feel like we're a bit far out, so I'm going to zoom in a bit more. Try and get a bit nearer to the action. I think I might have accidentally moved us too far away at some point. Possibly the last episode or something where I've hit the scroll wheel, but there we go. That's nice and near. In fact, can we move it nearer? Now we're all good. Baron going to take the free kick. Goes near post. Oh! Thankfully, that one didn't end up in the back of the net, and I apologise if you can hear outside. There is some noise out there. Lubala, though, almost got his goal there. So, yes, it is school leaver time at the moment, so probably not the smartest of times to record, but we are recording now nevertheless, so you might hear a few kids, you might hear a few car doors in the street, but I apologise for that. Hartlepool, by the way, 1-1 against Doncaster Rovers at home in that one. Of course, the 2 lowest sides in the playoffs are the home teams here today. Both of us have a draw at the moment. Now, we do need to start picking up our accuracy in front of goal, and that is exactly what I plan to tell the lads. So, lads, you've been okay. Few of you have not. Zimba Zimaye and Pedder specifically have been playing bad. Brockbank, you need to pick things up as well. Our shooting has not been good enough, lads. We can't be shooting like this. This is our leg to take advantage of. I might have to shift us off cautious. It's risky, but I think that might have to be the approach. We have got up to 2 on target though, and 10 in total. Osu, can he do something on this left-hand side? He's got a little bit of space to work with, and he has support behind. Whips it in, Lubala. Oh, Cisse nods it away though, and Baron will try and go on the counter-attack. He's trying to run down this right-hand side for Oldham. It's played all the way back to Cisse in the end though. He gets back to Baron. Baron gets up to Stops. Stops now on this right-hand side. Makes a lovely run, but can we dispossess him? We are dropping back. Oh, nice interception, Shipley. That was a good bit of play. Gets up to Pedder. Now Zimba. Zimba cutting out to this left-hand side. Ball through to Pedder. Pedder's found space. Can he score? Come on, Pedder. Oh, that was a great opportunity. You went for the wrong side of the goal, though. Go for the right. There was way more space. Way more space. It's okay, though. We've got a corner. Can we utilise this? 53 minutes in. Lubala whips it in. And the goalkeeper she'll collect. And what's he going to do with this one? Not a whole lot, because that's the end of the highlights. So, Clark is going to pause. Okay, there we go. The game unfroze, thankfully. Thrown in. It's now with Stops. Stops gets it up. Ball whipped across. And Brockbank, you're going to give me a heart attack. You're literally going to give me a heart attack with plays like that. I think Brockbank, that might be your last play. That might be your last play of this one, because, yeah, that scared me. Scared me way too much. So, Zimba's in my A. He's picked it up. He's up to a 6.8 now. We still have Pedder struggling, though, and Williams is now joining him. Brockbank, though, on a 6.4, and we've just seen what he's just done. So, he can go off. Pedder, yeah, he's getting tired. I think Pedder will take off. He's getting on the tired side. We're going to probably need him for the next game. So let's just get him off. He's having a rough one. Take him off. Hopefully Norwood can come on, have a bit of an impact. But Oluwayemi right now trying to build from the back. Goes short to Adiapan. Now, what's his idea? He's going to go out to Jenkinson. Now, Jenkinson through to Norwood. I would say Norwood's a bit too far back for my liking at the moment. Williams out to Jenkinson. Jenkinson's even got past him. He's on the halfway line. At this point, I would expect him to be in the middle, on the edge of the box. Now he's finally getting there, but Williams is under pressure. Can he get a good cross in? He whips it in. Lubala. Oh, the defender clears it away as Omo collects it now and hoofs it upfield. Akingwal, can he get through the defence? He does have 4 men to get back past. No, he cannot. Hartlepool, by the way, 2-1 up in their game, and we have a beeping car outside. Okay, that's not what I was going to say. I was going to say, I'm going to go to positive. And again, I apologise for that beeping outside. Can't really do a whole lot about it. So, Norwood, he's picked up a knock as well. That's a bit worrying. Zimba dropped to a 6-6 as well. So, do we use our final sub? I don't think we use our final sub quite yet. We are going to demand more, and we're going to go positive. We're going to try and push on, get a goal, then we'll drop back to cautious. Lubala whips it in. Omo nods it away, but Williams should be able to collect this one now. Can Williams make use of this? He's in a good spot. Plays it back for Allen. Allen edge of the box. Now finds Morgan. That almost was given away. He goes back to Jenkinson. Again, that really annoying. Really annoying for me. I don't know about you, but yes, that car horn out there is really annoying. Jenkinson whips it in. Zimba doesn't get onto it, so he nods it away, but Morgan collects. He finds Norwood. He's going to turn and pass it back to Allen. Now to Morgan. We're not doing a whole lot here. Osu has found a bit of space on the left-hand side, though. Can he make use of it? Tries to get... Oh, come on! Penalty. Lubala is taken down. Honestly, Cisse probably didn't need to do that. That was really stupid on Cisse's part, but the injured Norwood is going to step up to take this. Hopefully, the injury is not too bad, and it's not. It has not affected his penalty taking. Ladies and gents, James Norwood has just got us the opening goal. His 4th of the season now. Like I said, we are going to drop back to a cautious mentality after picking up the lead here on the 73rd minute. So, not too shabby. We are in fact... Shipley's getting a bit tired, and we've got Lubala who's tired. I think the plan here is a tactical one for going forward. Shipley and Lubala are very big key parts of our team. Lubala, I think we have a little bit more cover than Shipley. I think we do need Shipley in the next leg. So we're going to make sure Shipley should be reasonably fit for that next leg. We are going to rest everyone. We're going to give them a rest between this game and the next game, but I want to just make sure that a little bit more. So, Keller done, plays it back, it's with Smith now. Smith to Cisse, edge of the box, he of course gave away the penalty. Now over to Hart, up to Smith, Smith, 10, shoots, oh! Thankfully, he doesn't score from that, because that was way too much space to give them. Now, I am confused why they've got the corner from that side. It looked like it went out the other end. And now they've got an equaliser through Carl. Okay. Okay. That's a rough one to take. We're going to go positive and try and bounce back and get another one. I don't think we've got enough time on the clock. Nope, we are past our allotted 94 minutes. It is 1-1 in the end of this one. Rather wasteful. 5 on target from our 16. Look at that XG though, 2.02. So we have the ability to go and score against them. We just need to be more clinical in front of goal. But without further ado, let's head on over to Oldham. Okay, ladies and gents, it is of course time to crack on with our second leg of the playoffs. And as you can see, well, Hartlepool's going into their game with a 2-1 lead away to Doncaster, as well as, of course, us going with that 1-1 to Oldham, which does mean we are going to push it just a little bit. Our assistant here, as you can see, is suggesting we do go cautious, like in the prior one, they suggested going cautious. I listened the first time. I'm not this time, though. We are going positive. We are making sure we try and pick up a victory nice and early on. Then we might drop it to cautious if we take a nice little lead. But to start with, we are going to push it. So, 26 degrees Celsius. It is calm. We don't have to worry about the shower head above the camera. And it's very good pitch condition here today. They have also managed to not fill their stadium. 11,549 tickets sold out of 13,612. But to be honest, that's still better than our attendance, because I believe that's more than our possible attendance anyway. So, as we can see, we are going for a positive mentality. Now, there's only one little tweak I've made to the lineup, and that is, of course, Connolly coming back, as well as a positional change. Zimber is now an advanced forward instead of a deep line forward. He prefers to be an advanced forward. If we have a little look at that, as you can see, he prefers that, or a target man, or a poacher. Basically, deep line forward is one of his worst ones, besides, of course, being a complete forward or a trecatista. So, Simba is now in a position he prefers a little bit more. It works in this formation. You can use deep line forward or an advanced forward in this formation. So, without further ado, let's crack on with this one. Let's get past this bit. We don't need to have a little look in here. We know what our team's like. And, well, are they going for any changes? Yes, they have made 4 changes to their lineup. Omole is not playing here today, or at least he's not starting. He's on the bench. I've just noticed him on the bench. Clark is out, Stubbs is out, and Keller Dunn is out as well. Although Dunn is on the bench, and Clark, I'm not going to look. We don't care. We really don't care that much. But we are going to do punch fists, motivate the lads. I expect you to come back after the match as finalists. Probably asking a little bit too much. Let's do it. It's motivated them. Thankfully, it didn't demotivate them. These lads are pretty good. You can be nice to them, or you can demand stuff from them. Probably because I've managed to get a few back-to-back promotions out of them, and they believe in me. So, it's working thus far, and, well, we are just going to get to the kickoff. We don't need to watch all of that. And this time I am going to remember to change... Actually, no, we don't need to change... No, we will change it. I will remember to change it, because it is kind of irritating. So, we could go with our formation. Although we know what our team looks like. Oldham shot map, Oldham formation, I guess is the best one. So they're going for a flying V. We can keep an eye on how their players are getting on. Also, 3 minutes in, Doncaster Rovers has already got a goal back to make it 2-2 on aggregate in that one. Now, I can't remember if there's a away goal rule, but that's going to be interesting to keep an eye on. Morgan gets the ball over to Lubala, because of course Doncaster and Oldham both hold the lead in that regard as well. So Osu back to Lubala. Lubala is going to cut inside, plays it across. Pedder does not get into the end of it. It is cleared away, but Brockbank should be able to collect this one. Hopefully, he has a little bit better of a game here today because he struggled back in York. He gets it up to Williams, though. Williams inside to Allen. He's going to go back to Adiapan. Back to Allen once more. Allen almost lost possession there. Thankfully, he did not. And Adiapan gets over the top to Brockbank. Inside to Zimba. Zimba. Oh, come on, Pen. No. I mean, I was asking for a lot. Didn't look like a penalty, to be honest, but you got to ask for it, right? Got to ask for it. Ball over the top to Akinwal. Akinwal, thankfully. All away, Emmy. Makes a beautiful save. We hold on. Lubala on a 6-6. I need more from you, my friend. Hart's going to throw it into Hope, though. Hope probably... No, he didn't turn and shoot. I thought it was. Plays it back to Smith instead. Cisse through to Hart. Hart's going to hold possession. Now we are only 10 minutes in. He's gave it away to Williams, and Williams making a great run. Unfortunately, though, I think Zimba started his run off too early there. It would have been offside. So it is a wasted opportunity. Zimba, hold your run, my friend. Brockbank, though, gets it from the kick out. Williams now on this right-hand side. Brockbank's made the overlap through ball possibly. Yes, great job. Now gets it inside to Pedder. Pedder pulls it back. That was a little risky. Thankfully, Brockbank gets it across to Allen. Allen now to Adiapan, ball up to Pedder. Pedder turn and pass it to Williams. Lovely run from Williams, by the way, to cut inside. Lubala now to Pedder. Zimba through to Williams yet again. Come on, Williams. Jaden Williams, 17th goal of the season. That was beautiful football. And it was beautiful to see the movement from Williams, the decision to cut inside, then to make the dart-in run through, and then he was found. And yes, what a beautiful way to get us off to a great start. Look at that. Our winger cuts completely into the middle. Pedder gets up to Zimba, plays it through to Williams, who then finds himself a bit more space on the edge of the box. And that's some nice football. Very attractive footballers. We have taken the lead now. Not going to drop back just yet because we are only 13 minutes into this one. Williams plays it outside to Brockbank, though. He finds Allen. Now up to Williams. Williams back to Allen. Inside to Pedder. Williams continuing yet another lovely run. Oh, Williams! Jaden, I thought you was going to get a second one there. Also, that corner of that stadium looks a little weird. It's just like two big shutters as if there's a fire station there, but an ambulance has come through. Very odd indeed. But work the ball into the box. You know what? No, the way things are going right now, I'm happy. So we're not going to work the ball into the box. Although we do only have 2 shots on target out of 8. So you know what? Fine game. If you want to be that way, if you want to be like that, guess we'll do it your way. So 2 out of 9 on target. Again, our finishing has been rather dismal, but as you can see, we've dominated them in terms of XG. Dominated them in terms of shots. We're just really inaccurate. They've had 4 on target to our 2, yet they've only had 4 shot to our 10. 1 corner apiece, 7 fouls to 12. 2 yellow cards to their 1, which I'm a little irritated by, considering they've committed 5 more fouls and we've got twice as many yellow cards. But we have been decent on our passing. They have not. We have been decent in possession, and they have not. So let's head to the dressing room. The media has given you a lot of credit lately. Put on a worthy display. You know what? These lot are doing good. Yeah, you're all doing good. So, you know what? Bit of encouragement. Things are going well, but I know you're capable of better. No. Go put a worthy display on. Keep this worthy display up. Admittedly, the bench didn't particularly like it, but the starters liked it, and that is the important bit, really. The starters are the one who are playing right now, and Donny, I've just noticed, 3-0 in that game. Looks like Doncaster Rovers have made the way to the final. Now, who is going to make the final out of us two? Right now, it's us with a 2-1 lead, but of course Oldham can pull one back in this. Brockbank to throw it in, though. Where will he go with this one? He goes to Allen. Allen back to Brockbank, whips one in. Shipley. Oh, Shipley, first time, left foot, bottom left corner. Third goal of the season. Assist from a defender to another defender. Wasn't a header. Love to see that. Volley, left foot, bottom corner from our centre-back. Admittedly, he's the guy on loan. But what a beautiful finish. Really do need to try and keep Shipley around, whether we're in this league or we make it up a league. Donny, by the way, 4-0, and it looks like Hope has been shifted to that left wing. Now we're up to the 65th minute, which is past our usual substitution time, but we're going to give it just a little second. Lubala is probably the next one to go off. I should have checked when the final is. for... Oh, we have a red card, ladies and gents. Second yellow. Bye-bye. So, they've got to try and turn around a 2-goal deficit right now with 10 men. We are in a great position right now, thanks to that red card. So, we're going to keep positive, because why on earth not? Now, Brockbank is on a yellow card, so maybe we don't risk him. Same with Shipley. We can take him off for Connolly. That's got a couple of players off. They're both a bit tired. In fact, most of our team is tired. I think the final probably is in like 2 weeks from now, so we don't need to worry too much in terms of that. But who do we take off next? I want to take Lubala off. I want to rest up Lubala, but we're not going to. We're going to hold on to it. Just on the off chance that the game goes, you know what, they've got 10 men, I'm going to injure one of your players. So, we're going to hold on. We're going to make sure I've got the substitutes. We don't have to go down to 10 men just because someone takes a knock. But it's the 84th minute. What will this highlight show? It's a ball up. Omol gets it down to Hope. Back to Andrews. Back to Omol. He, of course, I believe started the last one, but he started off the bench here today. Ball up to Baron. Baron on this right-hand side. Can he get a good cross in? Whips it in. Hercules! Oh, that was almost a Herculean effort. As it goes rolling out for a goal kick after crashing off the bar. Whew. Narrowly avoided. All away, Emmy, though. Short to Adiapan. He now finds Carl Jenkinson. Gets the ball up to Williams. Williams has an overlap if he wishes to find it. No, he's going to go back to Adiapan. Nice and safe. He's going to try a ball over the top. In fact, that was a terrible ball. Straight back to their centre-back, and it's nodded on for Baron. Baron with his counter-attack. Through ball to the right-hand side, where he finds Franco. Now, what will Franco do? He could pull it inside, perhaps. He is going to pull inside. Finds Baron. Baron back to Franco. That was an interesting choice. He should have probably whipped it himself, but they did eventually get it in. Omo crashed it into the crossbar and wasted effort. So, as you can see in terms of formation, by the way, they cannot decide what to do. Do they want a cam? Do they want a winger? Who knows? Neither of them worked out for them in the end, though, as we pick up a 2-0 victory in this one. We have managed not only to crush Oldham's dreams, I apologise, Chris the Butcher, and everyone else in Oldham, I guess, but we've made the playoff finals, ladies and gents. I'm happy now. If we win it against Donny, I'm probably not going to be happy when we're struggling next season in League One. But, you know what? I'll be happy for the challenge. Anyways, I thank you all for joining. We are, of course, going to return for that playoff final in the next one, as well as our season review. But I thank you all for joining us. I hope you all have a lovely night, and goodbye.